Welcome back to Monique and Bloom. I'm so happy y'all with me again. I'm trying something different this week. I got my laptop instead of my phone. I was just trying something different with the lighting and everything, and I'm trying to see because child, I was recording from my phone and all right, let me go back. Those of y'all who know, you got to get ready before you come on camera. So I was doing my little face situation and I found this foundation that I haven't used in forever. Child, I should have left it buried in the back of the thing because I put it on. And when I'm looking in the camera on my phone, I look like the Great Pumpkin. I said, I can't be on here looking like the Great Pumpkin. So I said, let me try and see the camera on the laptop. And I think I kind of like this. But listen, if I still look like the Great Pumpkin, I'm asking. I'm asking because I want the truth. Just put a little pumpkin emoji down below. I won't be mad. I probably need to throw this foundation in the garbage. Just put a little pumpkin. I won't be mad. Welcome back to Monique and Bloom. I'm happy to have y'all with me today. The plan was to go to the Dollar Tree and to go to, was it Aldi's or somewhere else. I was gonna go to a couple of stores and find like little planty things, or maybe to a thrift store. But child of snow, we here in New York, we got. I mean, we didn't get as much as I thought we would, but it's still more than I want to be bothered with. Let me show you all the snow. So this what we looking like here on the block. I mean, people been doing what they do, handling their business, but wasn't nobody going to no thrift store today. Not nobody named Monique, at least. Hello. So here we are. So here we are. I knew there were some things that I wanted to talk about. So you needn't worry. You needn't worry. Mother has a plan for the children. Mother has a plan. So where do I begin? I want to talk about today plants that I like to try again, plants that I will not do again. Um, I'm having a surprise for y'all at the end. I'm so excited. I feel like I want to show y'all now, but self control, patience, and discipline. So, well, let me start with this. I have a confession. These are my confessions. Just when I thought I have a confession. Am I recording? Oh, child, I thought I wasn't recording. I was about to say whatever. Um, I'm obsessed with begonias. When I did the tag at the end of last year, and one of the questions was, "What is the plant that going into 2026 you want to get more into?" And I put anthurium, and I think that was only because I only had the Radicans luxurian, and I was so excited by the progress of that, and I was seeing a couple of other ones that I really wanted. Begonia was like a not so close second because I was still really scared of them. But honey, I done turned the corner. I done turned the corner. I got one on the way. I was trying to secure one through a lady on Marketplace, and that fell through. So I ordered one on Steve's Leave. They said they not shipping nothing until next week because of this weather. I said, well, thank you, Steve, because y'all doing the right thing, not just trying to ship stuff down the road and then it end up all crazy. Appreciate y'all down at Steve's Leaves. So I got that on the way. U309, bam. So excited about that. Um, y'all look. I'm gonna leave it up there so y'all can marvel. Y'all can marvel the way I was marveling. But then there's this lady on Marketplace. She has cuttings, like 2, 3, 4 leaf cuttings of two of the ones that I want. She ain't respond yet. I know we all got things going on in our life, so how you take your time and just in case you watching the video, take your time, do what you got to do, but hurry up and respond to me, lady, because if I have my way by next week's video, I will have 2 or 3 begonia. I'm just obsessed with them. I mean, they're gorgeous. I'm gonna post pictures all over. Y'all don't even need to see me. I am obsessed. I don't know what took me so long to get on this train, but child, I ain't getting off. I ain't getting off. I'm not getting off. I brought these plants out here just because I was in the room getting something I wanted to show y'all. And I just wanted to, glory, glory, hallelujah. This camera be moving as I move. Stay focused. Scindapsus exotica. This the one I got from Phyllis. Hey, Phyllis. I love this plant. It has been When I hear people say a prolific grower, I'm like, okay, simmer down. Like, what really? But prolific. I just got this in the summer as like maybe 3 or 4 leaves. No lie. 3 or 4 leaves. And she just zooing what she wanna zoo. I don't do anything special with this. Hold on, let me move this cup. I don't do anything special with her. She's in the nursery pot. And I think I won this. I was on an auction or a live on Palm Street, and I put in for one of the giveys, and I won this in a givey, honey. Cute. But this is in a regular, so there's a little bit of chunkiness in here, but ain't nothing special. And I water her when I feel like it. She ain't complaining. She is not complaining. Yep. This was not supposed to be a part of the video, but sometimes things just sneak in because they want to be seen and they deserve to be seen. Who am I to deny? Who am I to deny? And then I saw her sister, the Truby Eye, oh honey, Truby Eye, Moon, I don't know. I forgot. This was a 1 leaf cutting. It was just this one little leaf. And that was, I think, around the same time I got Phyllis's one. And not as fast, not as fast of a grower as Phyllis's one, but still. And you can't even really see like the silver nature of these. You can't really see. Yeah, you can a little bit. I love this plant. This is in even less chunky soil and it's sitting in this nursery pot. This was in the very beginning of my plant journey when I was getting all crafty. And there's nothing wrong with it. I'm not judging old Monique. I think it's so cute. I had the little, what is the epoxy glue? And I just picked where did I get these little rocks from? Was it outside my house? Honey, I don't remember, and it doesn't matter. But I just put these on here, boop, 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 boop. And Miss Scindapsus, Truby Eye Moonlight? I forget. Sits right in there and gives me no problem. So I just had to bring those out here because can they be in frame? Kind of. Well, if they in frame, I can't be. We got to work something out here, honeys, darlings. Should I just hold it? No, I'm not going to do all that. Plants that I like to try again. Or maybe I should start with the ones that I won't get again. Let's go there. I have 3. I have a list of 3 that I won't get again. This one I actually didn't buy. Someone gave it to me and I loved it because it just looks so different. But in fairness, I did have the frost of summer 2025. So that probably is what started to take it out. But once it started to go downhill, it was like, do I really care about reviving it? Do I really want to do it again? Would I even invest in buying it again? Or if somebody gave it to me, that's the key. That's the test. If somebody even gave it to you for free, if you still wouldn't want it, that's something you ain't gonna get again, right? Because if you're gonna get it for free, you ain't got nothing to lose. Philodendron joepii. Insert picture. Before I ever got one or saw one in person, when I saw the pictures online, I would be like, ugh, that's like funky. Like I'm not necessarily into wild-ish looking plants. But then when I saw it in person, my friend Jay gave it to me. Hey Jay, hey girl. I was like, come on home with me, JoJo. I went to Jay's house that day, I think to pick up a plant or 2. I came home with like 8, 9 plants in the bag. I thought my husband was going to have a fit, but he ain't say nothing. His eyes panned down to the bag. And he just kept it moving. I was like, praise the Lamb of God. Anyway, joepii came in my house and had like 5 or 6 leaves. I have no pictures. I started this plant journey like 4 years ago. If I knew then that now I would have had a plant channel, I would have saved every single picture. But you know how it is. As time goes on, these plants, they start taking up space and then you move on to new plants and I just don't have it. So sorry about that. But this is what she looks like. And I just fell in love with her. And I said, let me bring her home with me. And she was steady growing. I think at the max, she had like 8 or 9 leaves. She was really, really pretty. I had her in the perfect pot, on the perfect shelf, the perfect setup. Then what happened was, on 2 separate occasions, I can only blame 2 people. It was either my daughter or my husband. went to draw the curtains or the blinds and one thing was broken, and the next week the next thing was broken. I said, okay, I can't be mad at them. I'm just gonna move it because if I keep saying, watch out for my plant, watch out for my plant, but they not listening to me, either I'm gonna keep letting them move mess up my plant, or I'm gonna move it, right? Message, you gonna keep talking to people about something, waiting for them to change, or you gonna change. Message. Y'all want to know what I'm sipping on? I made a juice this morning. It's straight earth, y'all. It's cucumber, beet, carrot, celery, ginger, and lime. But it was a little too earthy for you, girl. I said, oh, honey. So I had a ruby red grapefruit seltzer water, sparkling water. So I just threw it in there just to give it a little of the citrus, and then the sparkling water fizz. So that's what we sipping on that message. You waiting for folk to change? Sometimes they not. You might have to make that change for yourself and learn to accept that people are people. I was about to say something else. I moved it. I still had like 5 or 6 leaves left. And then the frost of summer 2025 came, and just downhill, brown leaves, yellow leaves. So I said, I'll cut it back and it'll start to grow back. So I had 2 new leaves growing. I had one holdout leaf that was still holding on to God's unchanging hand. And a new leaf was coming out. But I was just looking at her like, what is you doing here? What is you doing here? Do I want you to be here? Do you want to be here? And I let her go. I just let her go. And I said, and that question that I asked earlier was the determining factor. Like, Monique, if somebody was to give this to you for free, I don't know if y'all can hear that. It's the garage downstairs opening. If you do, sorry about that. If somebody was to give this to you for free, would you want it? And it didn't take me long. I said no, so I said okay. Had to let her go. Philodendron Joe Epii. The next one. I don't know how y'all gonna feel about this because I'm just over it. I've had enough and I don't want no parts of it. And you know who I'm talking to. I'm talking to you. Don't you send me another video, another clip about your plant and how don't send me no more about that philodendron pink princess or the pink princess marble. Strong J to you if yours is doing well. I don't want to hear never no more about it. Can you tell I've not done well with it? Bitter Betty over here. I'm just not interested. No matter what specimen I find, no matter, I've had 2 of the regular pink princesses and I had 1 marble. The marble I enjoyed the look more of than the princess. I'll put them here, the regular and the marble, But I just don't know. I don't know. I don't know what you want. Let me not say I don't know what they want. I'm not going to say I had trouble growing them. The leaves didn't brown or yellow or wilt away. There was never a moisture issue. There was never a soil issue. There was never a watering issue. They grew. It's just the growth pattern. Like mine never looked like the ones that I was admiring from afar. They were always leggy and weird looking. And I was like, get out of here. You can't live here anymore. You can't. So they had to go. So don't send me no more pictures of your pink princess telling me how, oh, I just love it. Good for you. I'm not interested. Not interested. Here's the third one that I won't get again. My girls in my plant group, y'all gonna tickle, y'all gonna laugh when y'all hear this, because y'all know. Do y'all know what plant I'm about to say? Ficus triangularis. Get a laugh. Go ahead and laugh. Awesome Tish and Jennifer. Y'all can laugh. Y'all can laugh at my naked ficus. That ain't the naked ficus, but they know what the joke is. I got that Ficus triangularis. I fell in love with it. Had it shipped to me. See, this is before you know better. Like, you see something, you like it, and you just order. That thing did not ship well. Even if I was to go down to the store, pick it up, bring it into the house, they say that plant is so delicate and so fragile that moving it just from one location to the next, it drops leaves. Child, when I unwrapped that brown paper from around that thing, if it had I'm being extra. It didn't have 100 leaves, but it could have been 20, it could have been 50. Whatever the amount of leaves it was supposed to have, I had 3 or 4 left out of whatever it was. I was so disappointed. I was so hurt. I think I tried to do a little something, something with it. And then I was like, then I started watching videos and doing research to see they're just they're very fickle. Like I have a ficus ruby and she gets a little funny like that too. One time I want to move her to the front, right here in the front by this window, because I was trying to make space in the back for other stuff. Now she didn't act out like her naked cousin, that triangularis, but she dropped a couple of leaves, and I again researched that they don't mine don't. And from what I read online, they don't like to be like moved, like to change environment, and perhaps they'll bounce back and they'll adjust to the new setting, but it wasn't worth it to me. So Ruby went back in the room. Matter of fact, ficus ruby is the only plant that I have. I might have said this before. She's the only plant that I still have after, from the beginning of my plant journey. Every other thing has come and gone, but not my ficus ruby, honey. That ficus triangularis, though, you could kick rocks. What is y'all experience with it? I suppose you could tell me your experience with that pink princess too, or your marble. I'm here to listen. Did that sound genuine? I am here to listen. I just ain't here to be swayed, because I don't care. How about that ficus triangularis? Anybody have it? Is successful with it? Know somebody who had it who was successful with it? I'm curious. Inquiring minds want to know. Because I will admire it from afar. And the truth is, I don't even admire it, because whenever I see it, I screw my eye up like it did me dirty or something. Like it's like a man who did me dirty in the past. Like I'm screwing my face up like the plant did me dirty. Is it the seller's problem, or is that my fault? Like, should they have said this don't travel well, or should I have done it's on me. It's on me. I'm taking responsibility. Let me just bring this here again. Don't worry, y'all. I have another plant to show y'all. So y'all just simmer down. But I just see the beauty, and I just want y'all to see the beauty too. Because it ain't enough to have pictures on the screen sometimes. You need to see the things. All right, so now plants that I like to try again. There are 2 that I have on this list that was devastated when they both went south. Devastated. One was as a result of the frost of 2025 and of summer 2025. And the other one, I don't even remember. I really don't even remember what happened. But the one that perished last year was the Xanthosoma lindenii. I love this plant. And yes, this is my plant. This is not a stock photo. This is how my plant looked at. Juicy. She was in self-watering. Was she in pond? I think she was in pond. She was in a self-watering pot. Never no problems. There was one time when she was kind of floppy or whatever, and it never occurred to me, research, and or the way I had the light position, it was reaching for the light coming down. Monique put it or grow light on top of it so she'll stand up. Child, I put the grow light on top of her. Y'all see what she was doing? Until the frost of summer 2025. But now, unlike the Joepii, I did cut her back, like the Joepii. And so I had space. It wasn't like she was taking up any space. I could have just popped her somewhere. You know what it was? I think I needed to put her in humidity, and I didn't have the cabinet yet, and I didn't have any space, like any space that was would make a humidity setup. So I had a decision to make. Well, unlike the Joepii, I was like, if anybody give this to me for free, I don't want it. But my mindset for the Xanthosoma was always, if I ever have an opportunity to get it again, I will. I've seen it out in the streets. It's easy to buy. Like, it's not something. I was watching Chula's video down to Hooked on Houseplants. Y'all need to go down to Hooked on Houseplants to love her channel. And I appreciate the support that she's given me being new to these YouTube streets. Hey, girl, hey. What was my point? Oh, like the reasons why you would buy a plant again. Or you don't feel bad about getting rid of it because you know either you're in love with it, 2, it's readily available, like it's easy to find, it's not something that's a rare plant, and it's affordable. And all three of those things were true. So I was like, you know what? During that time last summer, it was a very, crazy time in the house and a lot of things were going on. I was like, you just, via con Dios, xanthosoma, we gonna meet again. And it ain't gonna be on the other side. I'm gonna meet you again. So you gonna see this plant. You're gonna see this plant again soon. Because it was just gorgeous. I had no issues with it. It didn't require humidity. It was out in the ambient humidity in my apartment. It was just thriving. Until it wasn't, honey. So don't be surprised should you see that xanthosoma again. The other one that I would get again is an Aglaonema stars. Ting. I loved this plant. Was this one? No, it wasn't one of the first Aglaonemas I had. I just thought it was so different with the pink spots and the pink veining. It was just gorgeous. I had no complaints about it. And I honestly don't remember what happened. I don't remember. I'm wondering if my audio is high enough. Now I find time to ask where we are 20 minutes in. I don't remember what happened to it, but I remember when it, went off the rails, looking for it. And I couldn't find it anywhere. But then I found out that they go by different names. I think it was the Aglaonema moon, something. They were different names. I found it under different names. I found that it went by different names, but I still couldn't find it anywhere. So I stopped looking for it. It's been a while. So maybe one day I'll go back to looking for it. And it's one that if I find it, absolutely 110% getting it again. Because why wouldn't I? It's gorgeous. Look at it. Look at that. It has the leaf. It's like this. It's it's not like so dark green that it looks black, but it's such a rich dark green with that pop of green, with the pop of pink. Honey, it is gorgeous. Gorgeous. All right, so we've come to the point in the video where I need to share something with y'all. I want to see if you've been riding with me for a while, but it is what it is. A few videos ago, you know that I made a purchase that was disappointing to say the least. I'm just gonna go and put the picture up. Philodendron green Congo nuclear. We ain't trashing nobody's shop. We just saying this is how the people sent it to me. They did refund me, so it is what it is. I cut it back. I'm gonna show y'all. What it I kept her in here, Tish. I kept her in here. I'm not expecting anything to be happening. I'm just showing y'all. I mean, it's nothing happening. Nothing to see here. Clear the roads. Nothing to see here. The roots seemed okay, and the people said as long as the roots were strong and there was at least a node or two that weren't mushy, because the whole stem was mushy going down into. There was a node or two. So we pray, and we have it inside of this, and then this is inside of the prop box. And we just keeping hope alive, like Jesse Jackson. Keep hope alive. That's what we got. But honey, if y'all know me, y'all know me. Your girl couldn't wait. Your girl couldn't wait. I couldn't wait. Listen, could I have waited? I could have, but then one of the people who love me sent me a thing from Palm Street, and it was. Don't the people know I'm recording? Did y'all hear that? Somebody who loved me sent me a thing on Palm Street for this was but a couple of dollars, and it was close to my house. Well, it wasn't in New York, but it wasn't far away where I knew. Honey, I ordered it. Let me take it out of here. My friend sent me some tea. What is that? Some tea. And I couldn't wait for the tea to be done so I could use this as a plant pot. But we ain't here for that, even though I love that so much. Look at my philodendron. I know y'all happy for me because I know y'all was so disappointed with me. Come on. I don't know what that sound is. I don't even know if y'all can hear it. I don't even care. How y'all feeling? How y'all feeling about me and my life choices? Isn't she gorgeous with the little peachy underleaves. I don't know what that sound is. I mean, I know I'm not here alone. I'm not here alone, so at least I know that ain't the walls ain't speaking to me. But my goodness, are we not happy? I can't see. I think I saw one or two roots in here before. Oh yeah, roots in here. I was gonna take it out and then pot it into this and do some drainage holes, but I said I ain't doing nothing. I'm not doing nothing to this plant because why would I? This soil is moist. It's doing what it needs to do. It's gonna stay right in here until I see roots. How the girls do? Until I see roots fill up this. Listen, y'all don't need me. Y'all don't need me no more. All y'all need is this. This is what this camera on this laptop does. It zooms in, it zooms out. So that ain't me. That's just the thing doing what it do. But it deserves it. Now, don't get crazy. Don't get crazy, camera. Look at that. Look at the variegation on those leaves. If you never saw a green Congo nuclear, maybe you can understand why I was so devastated, child. That plant came looking like that. I was devastated. I was not expecting that. Things happen in transit. You lose a leaf or two or three or four. Things happen. Like, I get it. So I was not expecting this. But honey, we back. Look at this plant. I'm so excited. I am so excited about this plant. I have her in the little teapot, but will she stay in here? Probably not. It's cute. So I put it in there for now. You know what? I'm taking it out because I just want her to be scented. I want you to be scented. Go and get you one. I'm always encouraging the people. Maybe I'm not a good influence, but go and get you one. From what I hear, she doesn't require, what I've researched, she just like a lot of other aeroids, philodendrons, she doesn't require much. She's good in ambient humidity. This soil, she should be fine in this soil. Once I up pot her, whenever that time comes, it'll probably just be into a 4-inch pot. I mean, it depends. If this goes, no, it's going to be in a 4-inch pot if and when I up pot her. But she's not going in the cabinet in that 90-degree humidity. For what? Nope. I'm going to have a grow light shining down on her. She's going to sit right next to my other two aglaonemas. Light shining from above. How many leaves we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 little leaves. And I know I saw some new growth in here. Is this new? Oh no, this is just came out of there. There's no new growth, but that's all right. Cause we happy. Because I'm happy. I am so happy about this plant. I couldn't wait to show y'all. I was trying to do a short. Well, my plan was to do a short over the weekend to show y'all, but I just couldn't do it. I didn't feel like doing it. That's the long and the short of it. But I couldn't wait to show y'all this plant because I know y'all gonna be happy. I knew y'all was gonna be happy with me, sharing my joy. So that's all I got for y'all today. I hope y'all got a couple of messages. I hope you got some joy, some inspiration from these plants. Y'all could come in too. I got love for y'all too. I got love for y'all too. Because I'm happy. Don't strike my page, Pharrell. Thank y'all for rocking with me, Monique and Bloom. Tell me what y'all think about y'all, the Joe Epii, the Pink Princess, the Ficus triangularis. Have y'all ever had the Xanthosoma lindenii or the Aglaonema stars? Are y'all excited about my begonia that's coming? I'm so excited. I hope that lady on Facebook gets back to me, Marketplace. If so, in the next week, I'll have 2 or 3 begonias for my next video. They'll be my first begonia, so I'm super excited about that. So any questions, comments, post them below. Monique and Bloom. See you guys next time. Bye.